Hello, this is the Dart Show live right here at the Winter Gardens for the Betfred World Matchplay. Welcome everyone. Dan Dawson alongside myself, Gabby Partington, keeping you up to date on everything darts, previews, and also giving you an opportunity to showcase your skills right there on the oche. All 4 are magic. T-shirt.
2 T-shirts, actually, of the very highest quality. We spoil you people here at the Winter Gardens.
Okay, before we delve into round 2, Dan, let's have a little recap from yesterday. What a comeback from Rob Cross.
Yeah, I mean, look, that's the big story of the night. Rob Cross, when he won this title 3 years ago, there was one of the greatest comebacks we've ever seen at the Winter Gardens. He beat Daryl Gurney from way, way back. This was just like that. 8-2 down to Chris Dobie. There was no other possible outcome than Rob Cross getting beaten. Not so. Rob Cross didn't think so. He came back, levelled it at 8-all, nicked it 11-9 in a tie-break, and he genuinely believes that he can go on and recapture the Phil Taylor Trophy 3 years after he first won it.
Okay, well, as I mentioned, you'll be having a go, one of you, at the Bullseye Challenge down there in Dan's Den. But we gave MVG and Anderson a go, so take note of this.
It is time to go down the local once more, but it's not really the local, because that is a 2-time world champion, Gary Anderson, and he's playing alongside the world #1, Michael van Gerwen. What a pub team that would be. We've been asking teams across the UK to throw at the bullseye for a minute and a half. 3 points for a ball, 1 for an outer ball, and the highest score got VIP tickets to Ali Pali. It was won by a team from Sawbridgeworth on the dart show. They scored a total of 30 points, and Ando and MVG, well, they're nearly halfway there, only 20 seconds in. This could be an absolutely monstrous score from this pair. 5-point visit for Michael van Gerwen. Anderson with a 7-pointer of his own, and already that 30-point mark is in sight. Barely missing with any of these darts. They're registering points with pretty much every single one of them. Not that one, but we are at the 30-point mark. Everything over this will beat the tally set on the dart show this year, and Michael van Gerwen and Gary Anderson don't look like they're going to be slowing down anytime soon. Oh, hello, what's this?
Thanks, Gary. Thanks.
Oh, MVG appreciated that one. Not sure Gary was too happy. Bit more like it as MVG racks up another 3-pointer. It's a great guide for Anderson. Surely he finds the ball from there, but no. Kind of running out of steam a little bit here, lads. Oh, the world #1 has missed with all 3. It can happen to the best of us. Last visit in this one. The Flying Scotsman finishes it off with a 3-pointer. It's 41 points. You want something done properly, get the pros to do it. Looked like it could have been an enormous score, but 41 points, still very...
Well, our 2 contestants haven't been taking note of MVG and Anderson, but they're over there in Dan's Den having their own go. All the gear, but have they got the idea?
Right, I am here down by the Bullseye Challenge board. I am joined by 2 JDC stars of the Junior Darts Corporation. Loads of great work going on helping young players achieve their potential in darts, and has been doing for a number of years. And they're also part of the... Where's the Bullseye Maths? Where's my man Gary? Going around schools and teaching kids mathematics using a dartboard is a magnificent programme. Right, what are your names, lads? Where are you from?
Riley from EAB.
Ooh, you had to think about that. Well done, we got there in the end, though.
Archie from Preston.
Right, Archie, Riley. Look at that. Look at it. I know it's exciting, isn't it? It dazzles, it excites. You could own this, and it's so big that maybe your entire family could fit in it. It's probably of little use to you, to be honest, Riley. However, you want it, don't you?
Yeah.
Yes, you do. How about you, Archie?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, well, you can have 1 each, but you've got to complete the Bullseye Challenge, because I'm going to give these 2 lads 60 seconds to throw at the ball. 3 points if you hit the bullseye itself, 1 point if you hit the green bit, the 25. You've got 60 seconds, so you've got to be quick. What target were you going to set them? I was going to be really generous, but to be honest, I've seen them practice and they're really good. Any suggestion? I was going to... 27? 27? No, 8? You really are confident in their abilities. Right, actually, I'll tell you what, I'm going to have a little think, and in about 6 seconds' time, I'll give you a target, because this is the Bullseye Challenge.
You know, the bullseye to go ahead. The ball.
Right, OK, lads, I have had a think. I'm going to be incredibly generous. You've got 60 seconds to throw at the bullseye, and the target I am going to give you is a measly 4 points. 4 points. They're confident. I like it. Right, your time starts now. It can be done in 2 darts. That's close. Oh, now then. Oh, it's straight in the ball. That's 3 points already. Can they do it in 4 darts? Oh, it's beautiful. It is absolutely beautiful. Congratulations. Go on, keep on. I don't want to see how many points you can get here. God, if you keep on racking up points here, do you know what? I'm going to double your T-shirt tally. You can have not just 2 T-shirts that you don't actually want. You can have 4 T-shirts you don't actually want. Oh, they're both hit bullseyes. This is too good. Right, the JDC, Bullseye Maths, all you lot, stop it now. They're too good. Stop making these children better darts players than I will ever be. Your time is already 50 seconds, and you've racked up, what, 10 points now? Superb stuff. Have your T-shirt, my man. And there's more points. There's your T-shirt. Congratulations. Well done. Come on. Victory speech, lads, come back. What does this moment mean to you? Go back. Hey, wait. You've got your duties, man. You're a champion. You need to do your interviews. What does this moment mean to you?
Best moment of my life.
Best moment of his life. And yours?
It's unbelievable, to be honest with you.
Of course, because this is where dreams are made. Gabby.
Well, congratulations. We've got our winners over there in Dan's den. But you lot, if you listen carefully, you could all be winners too, because Betfred's Mark Pearson is giving tonight's preview.
Thanks very much. Tonight is quite simply box office. Now, before I talk about the individual matches, let's have a look at the outright. We started on Saturday, 6-1 the field. It's not changed much. 11-2 the field. Michael van Gerwen's the 11-2 favourite. He won this fabulous tournament in 2015 and 2016. Then you've got Gerwin Price. I thought he was very good at the end last night. He's 6-1. Peter Wright, we're going to see this evening, the current champion at 13-2. Dimitri van der Berg, who kicks off tonight at 7-1. He's a 2021 champion at Milton Keynes and was a beaten finalist last year against a brilliant Peter Wright. Michael Smith, very lucky to still be in the tournament. He's 8-1, and it's 12-1 bar those. Let's talk about these matches. It's going to be red hot tungsten action. And we kick off with Roby John Rodriguez. He was very good against Johnny Clayton, but Dimitri van der Berg was superb against Callan Ritz, and he's 3s on to do the business tonight is Dimitri van der Berg. Then James Wade won this in 2007. He's playing Nathan Aspinall. Nathan Aspinall was superb against Luke Humphries. He's 8-13 to win this, is Nathan Aspinall. Then we're going to see Peter Wright, 2-5 to beat the Polish Eagle. The Polish Eagle reached the semi-finals last year, beaten by Dimitri van der Berg. But Peter Wright will be popular at 2-5. And we finish tonight with this absolute cracker. Michael van Gerwen, the bookies' favourite at 11-2 versus Joe Cullen. Joe Cullen was very good on Sunday night. This is a repeat of the Premier League final, which Michael van Gerwen just won 11-10. But remember, Joe Cullen had that match start. Michael van Gerwen looked out of sorts against Adrian Lewis, although he did finish very, very well at the end. This is going to be a cracker. Whatever you're doing, make sure you watch Michael van Gerwen versus Joe Cullen here at a red-hot Betfred World Matchplay.
Right, I know you've all been waiting so patiently to listen to the roundup of, well, round two's fixtures we're going to go over, Dan, aren't we? Take a look at the board and on the screen there right now. First game of the evening, Roby John Rodriguez knocked out Johnny Clayton. Can he do it again? Can he knock out Dimitri van der Berg?
Well, that's the question, and a lot of people I'm hearing from, particularly the guys who are commentating on this Talk Sport 2 tonight, they think that Roby John Rodriguez is he's a great bet to go and beat Dimitri van der Berg. What you've got to remember, Dimitri van der Berg is only his 3rd appearance at the Betfred World Matchplay. The first one, he won the whole thing. The next one, he was only beaten in the final by Peter Wright, who was playing darts from the gods. This is his 12th game in matchplay history. He's won 10 of the previous 11. I think Dimitri van der Berg is a potential champion. I actually think he's going to win the whole thing come the end of this week. I think Roby John was absolutely fantastic in beating Johnny Clayton, but I think this is going to be the toughest test he could possibly face this week.
Well, you have been right for a lot of things you've said, so
yes,
I can back you. I can back you for that one. Okay, let's move on to the next fixture of the evening. James Wade, Nathan Aspinall. This should be a good one, shouldn't it?
Well, it should be. You've got James Wade, who is a 6-time finalist at the Betfred World Matchplay. Nathan Aspinall doesn't have that kind of pedigree in this tournament, but if you look at how they've been playing, Nathan Aspinall has far superior to James Wade in the standard of darts he's been producing on a regular basis all the way through this year. I know that he struggled for several months with these injury problems. They are gone. This is Nathan Aspinall from a couple of years ago. The man is absolutely incredible. He fancies his chances against James Wade. He says, look, I know how to beat him. All I've got to do, don't give him a finish. Because if I do, he'll take it out. Sounds easy, very, very difficult. Wade will play better than he did in his first round win against Martin Lukeman. It might still not be good enough. That's why Nathan Aspinall is the favourite for that game.
Okay, well, I'm looking forward to that one. Let's move on to fixture number 3, the world number 1, Peter Wright. Can he stay there? Can he do it? Can he go over this round?
Well, it's an intriguing question. We've got a situation with Peter Wright where he is the world number 1, but if he is outperformed at this tournament by Gerwyn Price, who we'll see in action tomorrow, of course, he will lose that number 1 spot in the rankings. Gerwyn Price only needs to win one more game than Snakebite this week to go to the top of the world rankings. He goes up against Krzysztof Ratajski, though, a man who he beats almost every single time he plays him. It's 10 wins out of 11 matches that Peter Wright has over Krzysztof Ratajski. The Polish Eagle has been inconsistent this year. He's thrown some of his poorest darts, but he's changed a few opinions after his first round win, because I was impressed with Krzysztof Ratajski. And last year's semi-finalist, I think he can make that close, you know. I think that's going to be a closer game than some people think.
Right, let's move on to the 4th and final masterpiece of a match, this one. MVG against Joe Cullen, 2 Premier League finalists. Will it be a different headline this time, though?
Well, you heard Mark Pearson saying in the Betfred odds preview that Premier League final, Joe Cullen got 1 dart to win it. It's not just that, though, that they've got in recent history. You might remember the World Championship a couple of years ago. Joe Cullen missed 2 darts to win in a 4-3 defeat. He has beaten him a couple of times in Euro Tour finals. Joe Cullen, make no mistake, he can beat Michael van Gerwen, who did not look happy, did not look comfortable in his first round win against Adrian Lewis. I do think it's understandable that Michael van Gerwen is the favourite. He's won more titles than anybody else this year, but he doesn't look convincing. It could be an absolute barnstormer of a game.
Okay, before we go, let's take a look at that draw. It's starting to shape up pretty nicely, isn't it, Dan?
Yeah, well, look, you can see we're focusing on that top, where is it? Top left quarter, so quarter number 1. You'll see the first quarter final set up tonight. Peter Wright, Krzysztof Ratajski, Roby John Rodriguez and Dimitri van den Berg. I believe that we might well see Peter Wright versus Dimitri van den Berg, which is, of course, what we had in the final last year. But we've already seen shocks. Roby John Rodriguez has provided one of those shocks. It's going to be a very interesting night and a very, very warm one in there. Stay hydrated.
Very, very warm. Thanks so much, Dan. As you said, stay hydrated, enjoy your night, and hopefully we'll see you all again tomorrow. Thank you.
What I'm saying is you make me come alive. I'm not saying that you are just my type.